YouTube, what is going on? Cole Hamels fan, how are you guys doing? So yeah, I got a few things in, and I figured I would show them off. I did do a video a while ago, but a few weeks ago, I never really posted it, though, just because I ended up moving a couple of things that I got anyway. And yeah, so there was a card show that was on my birthday, ironically, a couple weeks ago. And I went. My daughter was being super nice, let me look around, all that. I mean, she was getting fussy near the end, but like any 7-year-old would. But she was actually nice, and she let me look around a little bit. So I didn't really see much until I hit like one last table, and then the guy had said like, "Oh, I got this big lot of like late 90s, early 2000s-ish like jerseys and cards." So I was like, okay, let me look around. And I ended up finding 4 cards. Guy gave them to me for like 20 bucks, so I couldn't really pass it up. Yeah, so I'll show them off real quick. One, and this is the only Pekka card I got, was I didn't have this actually. This is out of Upper Deck Rookie Update out of 05-06. Yeah, it was a nice card. Didn't have it. Yeah, it doesn't go for a ton, but I just didn't have it, honestly. So it was a cool little card. It's out of 1999, this version. So, yeah. I got this. I don't really have a whole lot of autos, but I did find this Deuce auto there. So I got a nice little Fleer. Which one's this? Authority on-card auto. So, very nice. Not numbered, but nice little... I mean, the auto looks great. The card's in good shape, man. I did get another Deuce card that was like a dual jersey of him and McNabb on each side. But I thought when I was looking at the card that it was just a penny sleeve that was jacked up inside the holder. But then when I pulled out, the card was just destroyed. So that kind of sucks. And then I found this card. And I'll be honest with you, not many people are going to understand this. But I love this guy. Fight on 5-2, who will not watch this video, most likely, is probably the only other person that knows who this person is, honestly. Well, Westergriff probably would too. But in the early 2000s, Philly had an arena football team called the Soul. Very good team, won a championship or two, you know, good team. Anyway, the quarterback of the Philadelphia Soul was a guy named Tony Graziani. He was drafted into the NFL, honestly, normal NFL shitbag. Played in NFL Europe, you know, then went to the Arena League. Had a decent Arena League career. I actually have a bobblehead of him downstairs in my office. But anyway, I didn't have anything of him. But he had this. So, again, Fleer, the autographics. This is the non-numbered version, but honestly really doesn't matter, of Mr. Tony Graziani. So, and then when I got that in, kind of put me down a little bit of a rabbit hole. He doesn't have a whole lot of stuff, but then I kind of felt like getting something. Man, that is really, that green has really popped off lately. But yeah, so then I found this, which is my favorite, basically, set of all time. The 97 Fleer Ultra Platinum Medallion of Mr. Tony Graziani. So, I always love these cards. So, I ended up picking up like 4 or 5 Tony Grazianis. Most of them are on Check Out My Cards, but this one, there was only one up, and honestly, I love 97 Fleer Ultra. So, the Platinum Medallions. That's just such a cool card. So, got me a little Tony Graziani collection. Not a PC, again. Not calling it that. Just, you know. And then, I only got 2 other really things. I got this card in. I've seen this card many times, passed on it many times. Honestly, not sure if it's even real. Pretty sure it is, but like, it was always question mark, and then it went for too much. Then this popped up in auction again, and it went for okay price. So, what is this? Prism Atomic 2001 authentic patch variation of Mr. Deuce Staley. So, very cool card. Again, I'm pretty sure I have a regular, like, just 3-color patch, but this has, like, the eagle eye in it. Again, not sure if it's real or not, to be honest with you. So, that's why I didn't want to spend too much. But, cool card, though. It does say the patch variation. I did look really in detail around the window. Doesn't look like it was jacked up at all. But I have seen people, like, take out the patches, put in other stuff. But this one, I tend to think is real. All right, and then the last thing, again, also went down kind of a rabbit hole. I'll be honest with you, most of my PCs, I have everything. I don't really need anything. And I do enjoy collecting if it's cheap. But yeah, so I started this collection. I spent about a month thinking about a wrestler or someone that I wanted to collect a little bit of. And, you know, Tony Grazielli's nice, but he doesn't have that much stuff. Like, I think I honestly have almost everything other than one-of-ones already at this point now. But I thought pretty hard, and I thought about my childhood, what I wanted to collect. Honestly, wasn't much there that was, like, not super expensive. Like, yeah, I would love to collect Chiefs, Joe Montana stuff, but, like, it's not going to happen. Ron Dane, would love to collect him, but honestly, there's actually quite a collection base of that out there, and a lot of the stuff has already been bought up. But I thought about it pretty long, pretty hard, and I went back to this because I, of course, live close to Philadelphia, and ECW happened there, and I've failed miserably at other wrestling collections. Well, Terry Funk, I didn't really fail. I just ended up moving it. Funny part is, had I moved it like maybe 5-6 months later, I probably could have gone triple the value. You know, R.I.P. Terry. But I honestly just liked Terry. He was just a nice guy. I wrote to him many, many times. But I thought about it, and then one card popped up, and I was like, you know what? That's a really cool looking card. And then that sent me down a rabbit hole. And honestly, again, I'm not calling it a PC. I'm calling it a collection. But these are the ones I have so far. I have a couple more on their way. But I was surprised that they put this guy in so much stuff. And yeah, so the card in question that I thought was cool was this out of National Treasures. I believe this is this year's 2024 Panini. This is 29 of 99. The Sandman. So anyone who grew up around Philly, mid to late 90s, even early 2000s, I'm talking real early 2000s, honestly, it's mostly late 90s, knows who the Sandman is. He is iconic around here. So yeah, just thought it was kind of cool with the little barbed wire right there. And so I started picking up some stuff. This is also out of National Treasures. Little auto patch variation. And again, Panini's only making WWE. I believe these are the last couple products probably. And then it's going to Fanatics / Tops. I think this one actually gave me an extra too, which I again didn't have at the time. And that is this year's Prism. This is the orange variation. And this is actually numbered at 99. The guy just threw it in as an extra. So that is pretty cool. So I got that. I'm always a sucker for Select. Love Select, especially like different colors and all that. This is the blue. It really pops when it's not in the mag, but this is the blue Prism auto out of 35. Again, he's pretty reasonably. And then this one is an on-card from a couple of years ago. What is this, 23? All right, so 1 year ago, really. Impeccable on-card auto out of 75. So, kind of went down a little rabbit hole there. Again, the stuff isn't very expensive, and I enjoyed the Sandman. I still, to this day, I've met him multiple times. For WrestleMania this last year, I went to, what was it, WrestleCon in Philly. Met him there. Again, super nice guy, just down to earth, normal dude. And yeah, so that's about it. Hopefully everyone's doing all right. and I will talk to you later. Peace.